Congratulations, you've just been drafted as a Union soldier in the Civil War. Time to celebrate! Whoop whoop, bump bump. Wait, why aren't you celebrating? Oh, I get it. You're just a 19-year-old kid from York and have no interest in serving for the Union Army. Well, how unpatriotic of you. But if you insist on draft dodging, I'm the guy to help you out. The first legal way that you can get out of military service for the Union Army is by paying a $300 fee to hire a substitute for yourself. Unfortunately, this exemption was only given to the very rich, as $300 is equivalent to about $8,000 a day. So let's just say you're a poor factory worker and can't afford the $300. Well, you're in luck, kid. You can get a medical exemption. Hooray! Yeah, there were a total of 41 medical exemptions given to men who were drafted, and some notable ones include epilepsy, cancer, heart disease, and guess what? Excessive obesity. But let's just say you're a skinny kid and can't afford to have a doctor fake an illness for you. Then what are your options? Well, self-mutilation, of course. The Union Army would give you a draft exemption if you're missing a limb, fingers, or toes. And during this time, doctors saw a sharp rise in self-mutilations. What? What's that? You don't want to cut off your fingers to avoid the conflict? Okay, wuss. But I guess that's your call. But guess what? You can get rid of something else, and that is your two front teeth. Yeah, believe it or not, your two front teeth were a requirement to join the Union Army because they were needed to rip open gunpowder cartridges. So hundreds of men just simply ripped out their two front teeth to avoid getting drafted. But I guess you don't want to rip out your two front teeth either, so you're just not really a team player. But I have some other draft dodging options for you. How about you can run away to Canada? During the early days of the draft, the Union Army noticed an extended amount of people taking long vacations to Canada. Noticing that these potential Union soldiers weren't going to Canada for extended hockey vacations, President Lincoln made it illegal for men to leave the country and oftentimes even their state until their region's draft quota was filled. If you got caught, you could be imprisoned for draft dodging. In states bordering Canada, reaching the country was still relatively easy, but if you're drafted in states such as Ohio, Massachusetts, or Maryland, escaping to Canada was next to impossible. So let's just say, unfortunately for you, you don't live on the New York-Canada border. So I guess the only thing for you to do now to avoid the draft is start a draft riot. Luckily, you live in New York City, which will be home to the largest draft riot during the war. So go out there and riot until Lincoln suspends habeas corpus and imprisons you. Good luck. Wait, are you serious? You said you're from North Carolina, not New York? Well, I guess next episode I'm going to have to explain to you how you draft dodge from the Confederate Army. As always, remember to like and subscribe, and thank you for your watching.